Now that TikTok might be going away, I was never actually homeless. Yeah, no, I made that whole thing up because it brought my views up like crazy, and so many people donated money to me that I ended up upgrading from a 3-bedroom apartment to a mansion. Since TikTok might be gone, all my workout videos were fake. I've never worked out a single day in my life. I just made a workout program so I can get money from you guys, and I actually got a BBL. Now that TikTok may disappear, I never actually did any charity work. You know those videos where I would go up to people and be like, hey, I want to pay for all your groceries? Yeah, I would leave as soon as it was time for them to check out. With everything going on with TikTok, I just wanted to let you guys know I was never actually a vegan. No, I just made that up because you guys ate it all up the same way that I was eating animals behind the scenes. I actually don't even like animals whatsoever. 3 years ago, I gained like 7 million followers because everyone believed that both of my parents had disowned me. But the thing is, me and my parents are super, super close, and none of that even happened. It was all made up, and you guys fell for it. Since we don't know what's going on with this app, I actually used to be my boyfriend's side chick. Yeah, his ex literally thought I was his cousin, so we were able to hang out without even sneaking around.
Hi guys, it's your girl Dam Dam. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. Thank you for joining the family. Welcome to my channel. So guys, why are we here today? We are here today to discuss TikTok influencers that have exposed themselves with some crazy confessions. And guys, these confessions is all shades of wrong. These confessions have made their fans so upset with them, and their fans are demanding some answers. Okay, so we're just going to dive into this old TikTokers confessions. How did it start and why did it start? What happened? I'll just pick 4 main TikTok influencers that are literally in trouble for their confessions, because these confessions have gone wrong. It has gone south. Okay, let's just jump into it. This whole thing all started because of the ban. TikTok ban in the US. Like we know, like they've been announcing and saying that from January 19, if you're in the US, you will not be able to use TikTok anymore. Honestly speaking, that news like drove a lot of creators crazy. Some of them were on TikTok crying, lamenting and complaining. They wanted to protest here and there. Like it was such a mess. Like literally some creators were crying like it's their source of livelihood, which I understand. Like I really actually even felt bad for a lot of them that have TikTok shop, those that sell on TikTok. Their source of livelihood just gone, right? So that is what happened. And then everybody was expecting that by January 19, if you're in the US, you'll not be able to use TikTok anymore, right? So yes, it also affected me because I live in the US, and so I couldn't use TikTok. But prior to that day, that January 19, there was this trend on TikTok, and people came out to be like, okay, it's supposed to be like a fun, funny thing. A lot of TikTokers and creators decided to, be posting out all their drafts, a lot of content that they created and they didn't post. It was supposed to be a fun trend. The trend is just like, oh, since we're all gonna die, let me say a secret.
Since we're all gonna die, there's one more secret I feel I have to share with you.
For example, literally, it makes sense if you are a creator and then you come and say, okay, since we're not going to have TikTok again, let me just confess, I batch my content, right? I don't shoot my content per day. I probably shoot 2-4 content in a day, which actually makes sense, which is reasonable and sensible enough, which is fun. Like a lot of TikTokers came and said, oh, maybe for example, you see that background that you all love so much was actually a fake background, was not real. Not so bad, right? It makes sense. It was supposed to be fun. A lot of people jumped on the trend, and it was actually fun till it stopped being fun when some like real big TikTok influencers made some confessions. And guys, these confessions is all shades of wrong. These confessions is not sitting well with some of their fans. The very first on my list is this influencer Lexi Ildago. I hope I'm pronouncing her name correctly. Please pardon me. Lexi Ildago is a TikTok influencer, and she's in the fitness space, and also she does this coffee talk. Yes, coffee talk, right? She is in the fitness space. She does coffee talk, and she literally went viral, became popular during lockdown. Like a lot of these TikTok influencers actually became more popular, or went viral during the lockdown. Lexi was doing a lot of workouts and showing people like different workouts that she was doing, that she was involved in, that was giving her the shape and the figure that she had, how to be fit, blah 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 blah, easy workout at home. She was doing all those stuff and people liked her for it. She had followers and everything like that. And then she also introduced like a coffee talk into a brand, right? Coffee talk, creating videos and all that stuff of her doing coffee or making coffee and all that. Very aesthetically pleasing, right? But she jumped on this trend when she thought TikTok was not going to come back and said, please listen.
Since we're all gonna die, there's one more secret I feel I have to share with you. I did not care for the Godfather.
What?
Did not care for the Godfather.
How can you?
Like literally, she's saying that she doesn't even drink the coffee that she always posts. She doesn't like coffee. And then even the workout is not working out. Like seriously, our fans came for her. Like a lot of people were disappointed. What do you mean you do not drink the coffee? What do you mean you don't even do the workout? A lot of our fans are asking questions and they need answers, and they're like, what do you mean you do not drink coffee? You don't like coffee? And then now she's coming up responding to them. Like, just listen to a response.
Hello, my beautiful people. I'm going to try to give you a stream of thoughts as best that I can, because to be completely honest with you, I haven't even been able to work through my thoughts, and I don't even know what I'm feeling. But there's a lot of things that are like circulating right now, things that I've said and things that, other people are taking that I've said and making them into something completely different. And it's just, my emotions are confused and I'm confused. And I feel like I want to apologize for anybody's feelings that have been hurt by my actions or my words. And to clarify, just to give a little bit of backstory, I posted a TikTok saying to that trending sound that's like exposing a secret. And I thought it would be really niche and really funny for me to like date back to my very beginning TikTok days 5 years ago when I first started posting on this app. I would do these things called coffee talks where I would make a coffee for 60 seconds and I would give advice. And the coffee would be like super sweet, super elaborate. I would put foams and syrups and they were great. I personally don't love sweet coffee. So those coffees were always for either my best friend or my mom or somebody in my house. Like no coffee ever went to waste. Ever, ever, ever. And the other thing that I said was I only did like half the workouts that I posted. And I want to clarify because I feel like this one has been very misconstrued and it really breaks my heart because there's been nothing that's ever been more important to me than advocating for having a healthy relationship with your body and with standards and everything of that sort. So when I said that, I want you to know that this was also 4.5 years ago when I was first posting on this app. I was posting at-home workout inspo all the time. Like it was so fun for me to make videos. I was doing these workouts, but I was not doing them the whole time that I was filming them. As I was filming these videos, I wasn't doing the whole workout and then editing the footage. I was just making the videos and sometimes batch making the videos and doing the workouts at later dates. They were still workouts that I created that I wanted to share, never with the intent of saying, if you want to look like me, do this. That was never my wording. That was never my messaging. And I truly believe that anybody who's been here since the beginning of those will understand that. I can also see completely how saying something like that can be like, what do you mean? What do you mean that was all fake? Like, how are you going to say that you're this person and then you're going to fake everything that you do? But I want to clarify that that's not what was happening. And that seems to be like word that is spreading. And it breaks my heart because that is so far from the person that I have ever wanted to be and the person that I have ever built this platform to be from. As much as I want to defend myself for the way that I feel like what actually happened has been misconstrued into this big, huge messaging, regardless, if I have hurt somebody, I want to apologize because that has never been my intent. all I want to do is create a safe space and a safe community. And that's all I've ever tried to do on here.
That's a response to our fans. Like, literally, I think I can understand the workout part, right? That, sometimes it doesn't mean that she's doing that workout at that time. She's probably just doing the workout and just to record it for you guys and, show to you guys. She probably did not do the workout at that time. Well, that's a little bit understandable, but the coffee that you are showing, making your followers like coffee, and I'm sure some of them are now into coffee talks and all those stuff like that, coffee aesthetics, they will be so disappointed. They will be so disappointed, and I can understand why they're upset. Like, you mean you don't even drink coffee, you don't even like coffee, come on. And then you're like, it's too sweet or what? You don't take coffee. The coffee that you make, you don't like it. Come on, girl. Like, let's be real. Your fans and your followers have a reason to be upset with you. Like, what happened to being authentic and being real, right? It's literally not fair, and I can understand why they are disappointed and why they are pained. Now, this second influencer that I'm going to talk about, I just think like it's common sense. Why would people really think that she was actually eating all the food that she was posting? It's crazy. Like, first of all, I do not even understand this trend of mukbang. So here's this influencer called Baby Dumpling. Honestly speaking, this influencer, she has a good figure, very slim and all that, and then she's posting eating large portion of food, different kinds of food, trying different dishes, and these are not even like healthy dishes. And there's this trend going on called the mukbang. It doesn't make sense. I don't know why people would assume that she was eating all those food. It was obvious that she wasn't eating all those things that she claimed she was eating. And then so she also jumped on this trend and said, well, since we're all gonna die, let me just confess, you see all those food, I actually was not eating them.
Since we're all gonna die, there's one more secret I feel I have to share with you. I did not care for The Godfather.
What?
Did not care for The Godfather.
The worst part about this influencer is that a lot of times you see people fighting in a comment section. People that are calling her out and no, you can't be eating all this food, they are not healthy, blah blah blah. And then you see her fans and her supporters fighting those people in the comment section. That's like the most annoying part of this. And I can imagine how they are feeling, like, with all the way we've been defending you, so you're actually a fraud. Like, you really are not eating all those food at the same time. And then look at her response.
Hi, my dumplings. I thought it was obvious that it was a joke. I promise I eat all the food. I literally post uncut videos. This is so awkward. It's like telling someone a joke and the joke doesn't land, or like no one thought it was a joke. Because I eat all the food, everyone's gonna think I'm retracting because the ban got lifted, but I actually plan on making a follow-up video right after. I just got like immediately drunk and went to the bars and like kind of forgot about the whole thing. And when I woke up, the ban got lifted, so I never even experienced the ban on TikTok. The TikTok ban really put things into perspective, so I'm gonna be cranking up the content. I'm gonna be on YouTube, Snapchat, Instagram, OnlyFans. Kidding. Everyone that defends my honor and defends me and believes I eat all the food, I promise you I was just joking, and I love every single person that defends me, my friends, family, and my followers. I love you guys, my dumplings. I'm not gonna get into it. I'll make another video maybe about it one day, how TikTok really changed my life. Like, I literally went from being homeless with nowhere to live, living out of my car in a storage unit, to being able to live in New York City and surround myself with people who truly want the best for me and who love me and who I love. Love you guys. Mwah.
Honestly speaking, this response is, I think, is even like the worst. I think this response is even disrespectful to your fans. Like, what? You're calling them like they don't have sense, that like they're stupid or what? Like, they can't take a joke. Is that what you're saying? Now you're calling this a joke. Like, literally, I think these influencers really did not think TikTok was gonna come back. But even if it was not gonna come back, why would you even think it's okay to come and confess all these things. Like the internet will never forget. Like, how do you crawl back and come back to your fans and be like, okay, let's continue with this advertisement of my brand? Yeah, let's continue. How do you I'm just thinking on their behalf, how are they going to find their way back with all this damage that they have caused? Because honestly, their fans are not having it. Their followers are literally so upset. Like, there are a lot of comments and people are upset. Like, what do you mean? After we're fighting for you. I'm just laughing because honestly, it just makes me think, like we all say, don't put anybody on a pedestal. It just goes without saying that, well, influencers are human beings. A lot of them will do anything for money. Like, they're just doing it for the numbers and the views. We all do things for numbers and views. Why am I here talking about this? For the numbers and the views as well. So yeah, like, but I mean, there are some things that are harmless, but there are some things that are just like pure betrayal. I'm feeling for their fans. I'm not a fan, but I mean, I can understand the betrayal. Now, this third influencer, our own case is also like common sense. People, guys, why would you even think that she was for real? Meredith Duxbury is another influencer on TikTok that usually, like, I don't know how to explain it. She bombards her face. Let me use the word bombards her face with 10 or more foundations at the same time. And amazingly, it blends. She comes out looking beautiful, flawless, and chic. Like 10 different pumps of foundation. Her videos have gone viral. She became popular. She has gone for different, interviews and podcasts and brands. Literally, she built a brand based on how she can use 10 different shades and pump of foundations, and at the same time makeup comes out looking flawless. Now imagine how people were inspired and people were like following her, like, she was like a mentor and everything like that. Meredith, you didn't have to come and say this. Meredith also jumped on the trend and said that actually I don't use all 10. I wipe it off before another take. Like, she doesn't actually use 10 foundation pumps on her face.
Since we're all gonna die, there's one more secret I feel I have to share with you. I did not care for the Godfather.
Meredith. You see supporters fighting in the comment section and always defending her, when a lot of people have actually said that there is no way, there's no how, it's not possible that she's using these 10 pumps of foundation at the same time. But our loyal fans were always fighting and defending her, that yes, she does, she uses it, is possible, it's normal, blah 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 blah. And now they are disappointed. Like, guys, why are you upset? Don't be upset. They're just doing their job. She's an influencer and she's just doing her job, right? So don't be upset. But I can literally understand why people are like disappointed. I'm like, you lied to us. Meredith lied to us. Like, this video, I'm just laughing and smiling because I'm like, what are you guys thinking? Like, this is just common sense. I think so. Maybe because as a content creator, I just really know that some of these things are not realistic. And they're not realistic at all. Like 10 different pumps of foundation on your skin, on your face. It doesn't make sense. But she built her brand on that, and now she has to face the allegations. Now, she can also come out and say, oh, I was joking, I didn't really mean it, or I actually said it, or I was just joking. Or do I really use 10 pumps of foundation on my face, or I was just joking?
You guys, wiping off the 10 pumps of foundation was a joke. Hence the caption on that video. Half of you definitely won't believe me, but it's fine. Anyway, I'm so happy that TikTok is back. I truly don't know what I would do without you guys. It really feels like a family that we've created here. I really feel inspired by all of you, and I love having a community to come to and just chat. Being able to connect with someone on the same passion is such a magical thing. And the fact that all of us get to come here and do that together is so special.
It's left for you guys. What do you think? Now, guys, this last influencer, I'm actually pained. Like this one, I'm actually pained, right? So there's this influencer on TikTok. Her name is Kaelimaee. May or May. I apologize. I hope I'm pronouncing it well. This one actually really pained me because I really didn't even see the point of this. So Kaelimaee is like a TikTok influencer that is into like organizing ice cube trays. She makes ice cube trays aesthetically pleasing. I have never, like when I watch her content, I'm like, wow, like can ice cube just really be so beautiful and interesting? Like she makes ice cube trays with fruits, like different things, water, like cute ice cube trays, and she's into like organizing, decluttering, that kind of aesthetically pleasing things, especially with ice cube, with fruits and everything. Very beautiful. Like her content is very beautifully curated, right? Honestly speaking, it was really unnecessary. And then she also jumped on the trend, and she said she actually doesn't use the ice cube trays. She doesn't even take ice. Everything that she does, she doesn't use them. She doesn't eat it. She doesn't use them.
Since we're all gonna die, there's one more secret I feel I have to share with you. I did not care for the Godfather.
What?
Did not care for the Godfather.
How can you even say that,
Didn't
Dad?
like it.
So I'm like, so you mean you spend time, you put all these things together, you don't even taste it, you don't even eat it, you don't use it at all, you waste all of it, you throw them away? Like, because we see our contents, they're like beautiful. Actually, at some point I thought it was also wasteful what she does on her post, right, on her content. But at the same time, I found it like aesthetically pleasing. I thought, oh, I've never been so influenced or motivated to like do ice cube tray. Like, but she actually, at some point, I felt like I have ice cube trays in my house that just wasting that I don't even use. Right? I felt like, oh, maybe I should try one or two of these things that she usually posts. So I would say that at some point I was actually influenced. I wanted to like, jump on the trend and just really like follow the kind of things that she does. I also do not really like to take cold water or really cold drinks all the time. Like, no, I don't really do that. But if you come and use that as your brand and you do that all the time, and you're like coming out to say you don't take them, you don't use them, don't drink it doesn't make sense. People are upset and people have a right to be upset. And then our response after the whole backlash, please listen to our response.
Happy Saturday, you guys. Let's talk about the ice. So to give you a little backstory, I posted a TikTok with that audio where it was like, before we all go, I have one more secret I feel I have to share. And on the screen I put, I never actually use those little special ice cubes. So I just want to like clarify a couple things, just because I've been getting a lot of comments and tagged in the videos where people came forward about lying about like their whole life and stuff. And I'm like, wait, you guys. A lot of people took that as I literally like made all that and then immediately put it in the trash. That is not what happened. I just didn't personally use them in like my water or anything. I'm just not an ice person. My stepmom, for example, loved the cucumber mint ones, so I always made sure to make that in every single batch. And when our friends would come over on the weekends, like before going out, we would all put them in our cocktails. Like, even I did put the pomegranate rosemary. I put the pomegranate rosemary one. But anyway, that's why I had them, because people still use them. I just didn't use them daily in like my ice water. So that's what I meant by that. Also, for my bridesmaid proposal lunch, my sister's baby shower, and then also Super Bowl party, I would take a lot of the cubes and put them in the big water pitchers, like the fruit ones. And people loved it. Like, they got used. The original point of that video was, it was just funny that I made all of those ice cubes and stuff, and like people loved it. I just didn't use them in my own drinks. And I know it's ice. I know it's not that deep. I just want to clarify for the people that were thinking I was literally taking all of it, filming it, and then just putting it in the trash. So I am sorry if you got that impression, because that is not what I was doing. Also, I noticed that a lot of like the negative comments are referring to me as Ice Cube Lady. So obviously those people don't even know me or watch my content. They were just seeing this whole ice thing. Also, I genuinely loved making those videos. Like, I thought all the ice cubes were pretty, and I would love coming up with like new concoctions. So making the actual content was fun for me, and people really liked seeing all the different ice. Like, people enjoyed it, I enjoyed it. I did have a favorite though. I loved using the spheres in my iced coffee. I haven't posted those videos in quite a while. Like, I feel like a lot of my content has strayed away from all those kind of like product type things. But I do apologize. I meant that to be silly and harmless, and I feel like it was taken in a way that I did not intend it to, so I do apologize for that. And like I said, most of those were from people who referred to me as the Ice Cube lady, so I feel like they don't even follow me. But I just wanted to clarify that. Like, I went to bed that night and woke up the next day, and my entire For You page was like about it and like the other videos. But I was like, oh, I don't know about you guys, but I'm still in denial about this whole thing, the whole TikTok thing. I feel like it'll be okay. So I didn't post that either as like my last hurrah, last goodbye. But we are coming down to the wire now. So I guess in less than 12 hours, we'll find out what happens. But if it does, obviously I want to say that I'm so thankful for every single one of you for following me along my journey these last, like 5 years. I love this community I built with you guys. I love engaging with you guys, and you guys know my Instagram and YouTube. I will continue my journey on other platforms, but thanks for getting ready with me. I love you guys, and hopefully see you tomorrow.
Now she's coming to say that, oh, she does it. Her mom comes and takes them. Her mom uses them. She doesn't, but her mom does. She doesn't, but her mom does, like her family does. Look, these influencers, don't drive us crazy. We know how to read and write, and we know what we're saying. It's a different thing if you guys come up to say, okay, get ready with me while I make ice cube for my mom. We know you're making ice cream for your mom, then that's true. It makes sense. But when you guys come and say, oh, this is my realistic day-to-day, routine. This is me getting my ice cubes for the day. Get ready with me while I dress. I'm just saying, like, generally now, get ready with me while I dress. Get ready with me while I make coffee for my mom. Like the influencer that says the coffee, she doesn't drink it, or her mom or her family drinks it. Like, if you can come out and say, oh, get ready with me while I do this, while I make this coffee for my mom, while I take this coffee to my friend, while I give this coffee to my, we know that, oh, you're not taking it. You just probably like to make them. You probably like to do these things, and you are very skilled at these things. This is your talent, but you are not necessarily taking them. But you are being realistic, letting us know that you are not taking them. But all your videos, like all their videos, implies that they use this product and they do all these services. Right now, we have the fitness people coming out to say that they actually had BBL, and then girls are going crazy. Like, we are dying to have your kind of shape. Literally, we want to have your kind of figure. Only for it to tell us that, oh, you already had BBL. It was not the fitness and the exercise and everything that got you that figure. Like, anyways, that one, I know a lot of them already had BBL. Like, a lot of them already done like procedures on their face, their lips, their bumps. Like, so it's actually fake. It's just not fair. Not like it's not fair. I just feel like it's unnecessary. Like, I can understand. Look, I have been in a situation whereby I was approached by a brand, right? It's a clothing brand, and they said that they wanted me to, help them promote their brand and all that. And then I checked their website. They showed me everything, sent me the link to their website and all that. And I checked their website, and I saw that the clothes that they were making were all these like cut out clothes, like a body kind of clothes. And I'm not a body. I'm sorry, I'm not a body. I don't dress that way. Like mini skirts, mini gowns, and then they are cut out here and there, and then the materials are like, the fabric is so like light, transparent, those kind of body kind of thing. And I'm like, no, this doesn't suit my personality. This is not my style. If I wear them, I will not be authentic. I cannot promote such brand. And I declined, like I politely declined. I think that we should just be real to ourselves and be authentic to ourselves. Like, this is not something that you want to use. Like, if beauty influencers are promoting products and skincare that they are actually not even using, like, make it make sense. How do you come and promote products and skincare and clothes that you actually do not think that they are valuable or they have good quality, and you don't use them, but you want followers to use them, all because you are getting paid? I always think about it. I see it when I see beauty influencers, every time back to back, they're introducing new products, introducing new products, and introducing new products. And because I know for a fact, as someone that is into skincare, I'm into like skincare for myself. Personally, I like to look good and have like a clean, good skin, right? So I know that for a fact, these products, you cannot really see the results in a short time. Most max 3 months. You give your new product 3 months before you can see the actual results. 3 months, 6 months, 2 months, yeah, sometimes 2 weeks or 3 weeks, you can see the result depending on the product. But you see all this overnight glass skin that people are talking about, overnight what skin routine, that your skin will just change overnight. Like, they're not being true to themselves. Even the manufacturers and people that make these products, they know you cannot see the result overnight. They will tell you maybe max 7 days, 1 week, 1 month. But I tell you for a fact, legitly, if you're using a new product, it takes at least 3 months for you to begin to see the effect of this product, for you to be able to say this product really works. But now you see beauty influencers taking products per time and then pushing it in your face and saying this works, this works, this works. They literally introduced one to you like some weeks ago. They're bringing another one another month ago. They're bringing another one another month. So which one are you really gonna take? Like, do you understand what I'm saying? Like, these are the issues. These are the issues here. As a content creator, I can relate, honestly speaking. And also as a consumer, I can also relate. And also as someone that also have some influencers, and people that I look up to, right? Some influencers that, of course, that they share wholesome content. I look up to them. Like, there are some influencers I look up to and I'm inspired by them. It makes you a little bit upset, or makes you kind of wonder, who are the authentic creators that we should be supporting and making them get rich, not the fake people that will just say anything and push anything to our face just because they want views. Honestly speaking, these are just my thoughts on this whole issue and this whole trend, going up and down, and influencers exposing themselves. And I just really feel like it just makes you remember that these people are just regular human beings like yourself. So don't put anybody like in high esteem like that and think that, oh, they are not capable of lies, or they're not capable of some things. But that, well, people will do anything for money. Like, some people do anything for views, to go viral and all that stuff like that. Like, a lot of times see TikTok, a lot of things that trend and goes viral on TikTok is rage baits. Like, people will come and do things that that would move people to complain, or that would kind of stimulate a kind of response from people. We have the likes of Nurse Anna and Nikadiwa and so many other influencers that just come and just always push content that they know that will go viral, because a lot of people might be irritated or pissed off, and a lot of people will just talk. And especially those people that do the content, this mukbang content, it doesn't make sense. Literally eating like someone that has not seen food before. I don't get it. It's ridiculous. And eating large sum of food at the same time, and they're not even healthy food. I don't know why we celebrate this kind of things, but these are the things that are going on in our society right now, and I think we should talk about them, right? And so that's why I came here, to just bear my mind. Literally, I'm not like really disappointed, but I'm just like feeling the pain of all those followers that are a little bit disappointed, and I can understand why they are disappointed. It's just like, it's relatable. Like, just be real. Now, my worry for these creators is, after they've made these confessions, how are they going to call back? Did they literally think TikTok was not going to come back? It doesn't make sense. Like, even if TikTok was not going to come back, why would you do this? Why would you do this to yourself and to your brand? Like, are your followers going to trust you again? So yeah, these are just my thoughts. Please, guys, what do you think about this whole influencers coming out and just exposing themselves anyhow? What do you think about this? Please feel free to put your comments in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not subscribed, and tell a friend about Madam Inspire YouTube channel. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and do not forget, I love you. It's your girl, Damn. Thank you. Bye.